Hi, greetings, everybody. Welcome to presidential primary season. We're already there, technically, but I don't think the Democrats know that. I don't think they realize it. Marianne Williamson, with her beautiful cheekbones and her crystals and her dark energy that she's trying to fight, she's all over cable news, and RFK Jr. is as well. And apparently, even Gavin Newsom, the California governor, has a secret campaign office or strategizing behind the scenes in the unlikely event that Biden doesn't run. And if you look at the polling numbers right now, yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe that Biden wouldn't run, right? But if you look at the polling numbers right now, he is very unpopular with members of his own party, a 54% disapproval rating. Kamala equally as unpopular. Kamala even more unpopular. And of course, black female pundits on MSNBC will tell you that's because of racism or sexism or some other kind of ism. I don't know, bigotry, misogyny, you name it. Toxic masculinity, of course, all the different transphobia. Is she even trans? It doesn't matter if she's trans. They'll say that she's trans. So Biden is the candidate for the Democrats, and he's so unpopular right now that it's hard to imagine that even in a rematch with Trump, or should the candidate end up being DeSantis or Ramaswamy, assuming that Trump's legal issues prevent him from being the candidate, one has to wonder, what are the Democrats going to do? You know, Jason Chaffetz, former member of the House, he doesn't think Biden's even going to run. And I don't know if I think it's too soon to say that. I don't really agree with that. But all that being said, the Democrats have a strategy. They have something that actually could save 2024 for them. And I bet most of you probably know what I'm about to say even before I say it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. COVID-19. Or do we even call it COVID-19? Is it still COVID-19? Shouldn't we be calling it COVID-23 at this point? Or so many different strands, right? The Alpha and the Omicron and the Halle Berry strand and this and that and the Zach Galifianakis strand and whatever the new strand is. So COVID is now back. And it's just in time. They're getting the band back together just in time for 2024. The healthcare industry has been buzzing about this. And as was recently reported at townhall.com, Anthony Fauci's recent comments at a big event he gave at Wayne State University kind of prove that some of the COVIDiots, the religion of coronavirus, and their biggest advocates, their golden calf child, Anthony Fauci, certainly wants to bring it back. He said some really remarkable things here. Like, I'm going to quote him in my worst Anthony Fauci impersonation. You had to have something to immediately shut down the tsunami of infection. That lockdown was absolutely justified. And so he just said that. He said that COVID's coming back and the lockdowns worked last time. Now, I think you and I both know lockdowns did not work last time. Can I say that? Can I even say that on social media now? The CDC's come out and admitted it. The vaccinated were actually more likely to get COVID, according to some statistical evidence, than those who were unvaccinated. And if you have a vaccine available, you might want to lock down temporarily so you could get everyone vaccinated, is something Anthony Fauci actually just said. He just said this again. Like it's Groundhog Day. It's your Bill Murray. You just woke up in the same nightmare you were in 2020. And the only difference between then and now is then there were so many people that just didn't know what to think. And now there are lots of skeptics, even moderates and people on the left are presumably upset that people want to bring this stuff back. Fauci's comments come as one Southern college brought back mask wearing, physical social distancing, restrictions on large gatherings. What is that Hollywood movie studio, Lionsgate? They're bringing back mask mandates at school. Media doing their part to fearmonger the public about rising COVID numbers. NBC News is in on this. CNN is in on this. Of course, the Washington Post, the newspaper of record, and the New York Times, they're all making this point again. And this just in, a traveler from Japan has tested positive for new COVID variant BA.286 in Virginia, the second case in America. So yes, it's true. They're sounding the alarm again on COVID, and I'm sure it's just a coincidence that they're doing it just in time for the next election cycle, which I think most of us would probably agree, were it not for 24-hour polling locations and mail-in ballots and ballot harvesting and all the stuff they had the justification to do back in 2020, Joe Biden would probably not be in the White House right now. Were it not for a pandemic, I'm sure we'd be living in a second term of Donald Trump. But hey, I'm Kenny Webster. I live in Texas, most likely to secede. Thank you for watching this video. Click subscribe and like and all those other cool things, and share this video if you don't mind. I'm grateful for you for watching. God bless you. Have a good day.